Hi, I'm Billie. I've been working on understanding myself for more than 30 years. Well, my whole life actually. And I find that in the end, one of the most important ingredients in helping myself to feel in a space where I can be myself, where I can be at my best, where I can feel confident about who I am and how I can contribute and how I can create meaningful connections with myself and others. I find the key ingredient really is kindness. Being able to be kind to self is really such an important start to things in changing the way we see ourselves and to moving towards self-love. So I'm glad that you're got an interest in this because I think it's so important because we are so hard on ourselves. We are so hard on ourselves, and often we are very hard on others or feel that nothing is good enough. As yogis see, we always need to come back to self and taking responsibility of self and what we're feeling in here, what's happening up here. So developing kindness is a really important part in our discovery of self. I wanted to show you just a simple little practice together here. And firstly, I invite you just to find a comfortable seat and then allow one hand to rest on your chest. And you may want to let your eyes close or gaze softly down. And I invite you to feel your hand placed on the chest. And as you do this, feel that gentle touch, that gentle pressure, and feeling the chest gently moving as you breathe. And inviting your breath to become a little longer, a little slower, just going with what you can do today in this moment. And then when you feel ready, bringing your other hand onto your belly. And feeling your belly move gently. Imagine as you breathe in that you're drawing the breath right down into the belly. And as you exhale, feel that you're releasing every bit of breath. As we inhale, feeling the body expanding and broadening through the back. As you exhale, softening through the shoulders and releasing every bit of breath. We open up a space to explore the idea of holding ourselves tenderly. Holding ourselves, or holding space for ourselves, that we can just be with what we're feeling and be in the state we're in without any judgment, simply with a curiosity. So you may choose to keep your hands as they are, or you may choose to bring your hands into your lap with the right hand over the left, the two palms facing up. And follow along as you feel to. We're going to start to use a mantra, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. And this is that birth, that life, death, that rebirth, that cycle of life that's within everything, within the life force, the trees, within our thoughts and minds and habits, within our creativity. So as you inhale, repeat in your mind, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, drawing that breath in. And then as you exhale, we repeat the mantra twice. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Let it all go. And then we inhale one repetition. Sa, ta, na, ma. And then exhale to sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. And then we inhale 1, sa, ta, na, ma. Exhaling 2, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Exhaling sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. Exhaling sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Inhale 4, sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. And you can continue this on for as long as you wish. And as we do this, we're lengthening our exhale. And we recognize as we lengthen our exhale, this helps to awaken the parasympathetic nervous system, that part of the nervous system that helps us to come into a state of rest and connection. As you exhale each time, letting the shoulders soften, letting the body soften. And this simple concept is a way to come into this or create this space of holding ourselves tenderly as we focus on the breath, as we allow ourselves to slow the breath down, to soften into self. It's nothing you need to do. There's no expectation here. We're just working with what we have. So when you're ready, I invite you to inhale and let it all go with a sigh. Just noticing the sensation of the breath at your nostrils. And noticing this little moment that you've given yourself to be with your breath, to make time for self with no expectation. Just notice any shifts or changes within. So how can kindness create change in your life? What would happen if we were kind to ourselves? And that can be in so many different ways. The best thing to do is firstly notice and bring awareness to when you're quite hard on yourself. And you'll hear the language, I should, I could, I didn't, I'm not good enough, it's no good. All of these languages or these statements indicate that we are being quite critical or hard on self. So bringing awareness to when we're hard on self is a really great first step. So I hope to explore more with you about this idea and concept of kindness. Join me for the next 7 weeks and we'll continue to explore that. Blessings.